All right, some stocks I'm going to be watching for Friday. SALE just got decimated back here. Bounced a little bit. Sellers came in, looked like it was going to roll over, but then it closed strong today. Let's go to 15-minute candles. And you see it's really just in a range now after the bounce. And I've got the range defined by these two lines. I really like it as a potential long up over 26 with some volume on Friday. So keep SALE on watch. What else do we have? EXPR Express Incorporated. This one after hours had earnings. And it went down to about 12 bucks and is now trading at like 12.23. But if you pan way out here, well, let's just switch to weekly, so we can look at all the records of this one. It spent about a month below 12, but I'm actually kind of thinking long on this one. I think they announced a $100 million buyback or something. I could be wrong about that. I didn't do any research, but I'll check it before I start trading tomorrow. Anyway, I think maybe this sell-off in after hours might be overdone. So keep your eyes on that. If it gaps down below 12 tomorrow, I might be leaning long. Of course, that'll depend on how it trades. But it's interesting. VVUS from the other day had that big volume spike, and then an inside day today. I like this long over 518. In other words, over Thursday's high, I think it could get going. So VVUS on watch. STJ, nice breakout here, and then a kind of a narrow range inside day. So that's on bounce watch for Friday. Again, what I'd like to see whenever I call a bounce play is kind of a narrow trading range for an hour or two, and then a high of day break. So have a STJ on a chart. MNGA, after this big pop, kind of the same thing as STJ, lower volume inside day. That one also goes on bounce watch. LTM, Lifetime Fitness, crazy move here, and now you're down 4 days in a row and pretty much touched the 8-day moving average. I have this one on bounce watch, even though I still think the move might still be overdone. For a day trade, this one might be ready to bounce tomorrow for a trade. And CREE is fairly interesting to me. CREE had this nice pop here, and then it's really been flagging ever since. See the volume here? And then it's really just kind of in this little tight little pennant flag, whatever you want to call it. So I really like CREE up over these recent highs, which would be basically through 49 bucks. You could get a nice move. So CREE's on watch. A couple others in my notes. YGE, solar. Some solars are really starting to show strength. You had the pop and the base. YGE looks higher from here. And just to show you some strength in the solars, JKS, nice pop there. GTAT, SUNE, all some strength today. I'm not sure what Solar City looks like. It actually looks like maybe it's put in a bottom too. SPWR, I mean, they all look pretty strong. CSIQ, decent. And TSL continuing to break out after the earnings about a week ago. So that one's interesting. And some lower float ones in my notes. ICLD, big pop here, base for like 2 weeks or so, and it looks like it's continuing higher. Nice volume today, worth watching. QTWW, lower float. I really like this one for a possible swing. I mentioned it today, although I don't own any. If this one can get up through 450, this one could continue higher. Might give it good day trade. And the other one in my notes as far as a low-priced one, MY. And it did a pop here, and it's just kind of in a range now, but it looks like it's trying to head up out of the range to the upside. So kind of like it over 345-ish. It could retest and maybe break this recent high of 363. So that's my watch list. Again, as a group in the chat room, we'll find other stuff to trade as we spot volume as the morning unfolds as well. So trade safe, trade smart, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.